Hey, what's up, fellas? Welcome to 2026, a year of a lot of potential, a year of lots of things, and a year of reflection. So, based on experience and guys, let me advise you before we start. This is my personal opinion and not generally out of either hatred or feeling bad or anything to do with a bad feeling or hard feelings towards the product I'm going to review about. And this, guys, don't take it so seriously. It's just about my opinion. So you're supposed to just think about it. The thing is, guys, based on my experience in tech and support, whether remote or physical, I've come to understand there are things you guys experience a lot based on the units you have bought, whether you have bought a Dell, Lenovo, Asus, or Samsung, all those kind of brands, including even MacBooks, whether iMacs or Pro versions, all of those. Those are all your experiences. But I have a specific concern in the league or where I have seen a lot of challenges and based on my personal experience. HP laptops. So you see, HPs are very good. They started well so many years ago. So I remember the light books of the 2009 10 eras, those kind of HPs, those business laptops. Those laptops were built really, really well. So good that even if you are to upgrade or look for parts or even test the hinge, they were really good. But then came a wave where there was the transition between the consumer and the business. So around that period, when you started seeing the slim versions, the thin books of HPs, something went wrong. And as a result, you find that if you are buying a laptop, especially consumer level laptops for those, sleek laptops, you find that they came with a number of issues, especially number one, the hinge. You see, a lot of us have different experience when you're opening the lid. When you're opening the laptop lid, there are those who will just, yank it up. Those who will maybe be gentle, but forget to hold the hinge and the back cover. I mean the base, so that you open with those laptops those days. So you find that a number of HP units, and I'm not saying HP are the only culprits. Of course, they are the Dell and Lenovo, those small units, the idea pads, those ones that aren't built for quality, built for business. And you find that when you are using those laptops, you find that you are having a lot of issues, not only even in hinges, you're coming to deal with other things, including either warranty cover, including also the things to do with components, let's say like even BIOS upgrade. You're having issues with the RAM slot, or one RAM module is not working with that your HP, or you find even the storage has issues, or you find a controller for the one that the controller that is the fingerprint scanner. So you find there is when you upgrade the BIOS, you find there is a error, a certain error that has come up in terms of when booting up or things like those. Based on that experience, I've come to learn that HPs generally are just, I'd say awful in terms of consumer units. And people who are buying those, I'd tell them to really understand how to value opinions of other people, especially of a certain unit you want to buy. You might want to buy a Windows 11 laptop in 2026, maybe 8th gen, 9th gen, 10th gen, whatever the gen you're going to buy. But be careful when you're buying consumer laptops. There's those consumer laptops that especially are downright terrible. Because you find that, number one, you're dealing with either warranty that doesn't cover well, or you find the guys who are doing for you warranty, they are quite evasive. They would say, if you're covering this, you can't cover like RAM has been affected by power, or your SSD, it has been affected by I don't know what. You find those flimsy excuses for some warranty covers. Or if you go to even that warranty center, you find that even your component has been sold. What you took in isn't what has come back. I've dealt with that before personally. I had a HP Pavilion back then in 2015. It went to like 3 times to the warranty center. So the first time it came, it had an issue with the connector for SATA. So like it was like a bit loose, the holder, the holder for the SATA HDD then, because then I used to have a HDD laptop. So you find that that connector for the SATA HDD was loose. I don't know. I couldn't figure what was the issue by then. So thinking back, I just reflected on all those experiences, and I came to learn that consumer laptops, HPs, you have to be really careful. Really, really careful. You have to know what you're dealing with so that it can serve you for, a laptop should serve you for 8 to 10 years, at least minimum, or more, depending on how good you are. Here's an example, a laptop behind me, the Lenovo IdeaPad. It has lasted me from 2016, and right now it's almost 10 years, guys. So it's upon you. We might blame it on either the seller, the reseller, the shipment, or the manufacturer. But all in all, guys, I just really don't like HPs. And then the other thing, guys, about how I experienced my first HP laptop was that the other issue that came in was the issue to do with even the hinge. Like you see, it came from the warranty, so it had some other defects. The hinge was an issue. The base was a bit off. The keyboard wasn't replaced properly. Like you could feel the way you press the keypad, when you are typing, you feel like there's something off about it, doesn't connect. But by then I didn't know these basics of, computing that much as the way I am today. My point is, guys, whatever the brand you are buying, if it's a consumer level laptop, or whether it's Lenovo, Dell, HP, all of those brands, be careful when you're buying the laptops. And quick guide, guys, you must always verify from other users who have bought the units, or just maybe talk to me. You can talk to me, you can call me. We discuss about just some fundamentals, guys, you need to know about what you are going to buy in the whether it's a reseller or it's an individual who is selling a laptop. All of those, guys, just talk to me. We discuss about it. It's good to be prudent nowadays when you're going to buy anything to do with computing, because, guys, you want a unit that will serve you minimum is 8 years, 2 plus 15 if possible. You can keep it that long, but that's how it should be. Then, guys, finally, we are dealing with Kenya Power. Those people around Nairobi or Kenya generally, you are dealing with Kenya Power. So they tend to be a bit evasive in terms of compensating power surges. So my advice to you, just get a surge protecting device. It can be an extension, or you can buy fridge or TV guard for your own safety. Because you find that if you want to claim for damages, whether your laptop charger is damaged, or that surge was so high it even affected your motherboard, Kenya Power tends to be very evasive. I've had a bad experience with them too. So best advice, buy a fridge guard or TV guard, maybe 13 amps type of guard or surge protecting device to protect especially your laptop, because the last thing you need to do, guys, is to have a bricked or a burnt motherboard when you're working with your laptop. So see you guys. Thank you and bye bye.